The Japanese Army, or the Imperial Japanese Army, was the armed forces of the Empire of Japan from 1868 until its defeat in World War II in 1945. The Japanese Army played a significant role in the expansion of the Japanese Empire in Asia and the Pacific before and during World War II. During the Meiji Restoration in 1868, the Japanese Army was formed to modernize and strengthen Japan's military capabilities. The army was modeled after the French army and trained by French military advisors, which helped it to become one of the most modern and well-trained armies in Asia at that time. By the early 20th century, the Japanese army had become one of the largest and most powerful armies in the world. The Japanese Army's first major conflict was the First Sino-Japanese War in 1894 to 1895, in which Japan defeated China and gained control of Taiwan and other territories. The Army also played a major role in World War I, supporting the Allied powers with troops and supplies in the fight against Germany in East Asia and the Pacific. In the 1930s, the Japanese Army became more aggressive and expansionist, launching invasions of China and other territories in Asia. The Army committed numerous war crimes during these invasions, including the Nanking Massacre in 1937, which resulted in the deaths of hundreds of thousands of Chinese civilians and prisoners of war. During World War II, the Japanese Army fought on multiple fronts, including in China, Southeast Asia, and the Pacific. They were notorious for their brutal treatment of prisoners of war and civilians, including the use of forced labor and the infamous death marches. The Japanese Army suffered significant losses in the latter years of World War II, culminating in the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, which led to Japan's surrender and the end of the war. In conclusion, the Japanese Army played a significant role in the expansion of the Japanese Empire and the country's military history. However, their aggression and war crimes during World War II have left a dark stain on their legacy, and their defeat marked the end of an era in Japanese history.